Good afternoon and welcome to Woodbridge, the best town around. My name is John McCormick. I'm the mayor of this great town, and we're here today at an iconic Island business in Woodbridge Township, George Dapper Bus Company, to accept a check from Carly Dapper, the founder's daughter, who runs the company now, and she is making a very generous check. But let me tell you about George Dapper. Now, I've probably for 12 straight years. I was a Menlo Park Terrace kid, so we went to St. Cecilia's. That was a bus ride. Then when I was in high school, I went to St. Thomas Aquinas and Edison. That was a bus ride, so I was never a walker except kindergarten to school 19. So for 12 years, I rode George Dapper buses in my career. And I remember her father, and I told a story about a little while ago when I threw a snowball at the bus and he caught me and, you know, didn't exactly assault me, but came pretty close. If this was now, he probably could have been brought up on charges, because I think he physically took me, shook me, and said, "Don't ever do that again, or I'm going to tell your mother." Now, when you were a kid, no matter in our generation, and Peter might, confirm this, you didn't worry about your principal or the bus driver or the teacher or anybody. You worried about your mother and father, and him threatening to tell my parents that I threw a snowball at the bus was enough for me, and I never threw a snowball again at a bus. I'm not saying he didn't throw it at some other things, including my friends, but that was just a very unique experience that I had with your dad way back, probably in, I'm guessing, 3rd, 4th, or 5th grade on Ford Avenue in Menlo Park Terrace. I hate him right smack. It's a big bus. How could I miss it? So anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the Dapper Bus Company's $2,500 donation toward We Feed Woodbridge. Now, I'll take a little bit of Peter's thunder here. For the last several years, whenever we have a food event, Peter always talks about serving 600 families in Woodbridge Township, which in and of itself is a little alarming, because who would have thought we had 600 families here that needed help? But now the number is more than double that because of the pandemic, and I would say probably climbing even as we speak. So let me first turn this over to Peter Barcelona. He works for our health department, but he's the head of We Feed Woodbridge. He's sort of the middleman that gets everything, the food and the donations, from the donors to the donees. He's the guy that makes all that happen. So Peter, can you say a few words?
Sure. Again, thank you, Mayor, and the administration for all the support that they give We Feed Woodbridge. I mean, without the mayor out there every day asking for donations for us, we would not be able to do the work that we do. Our pantries, we have 11 food pantries that manned by over 100 volunteers right now during the pandemic. As the mayor said, we're well over 1,300 families. I mean, the need is great, but I would certainly send a thank you out to Dapper Bus Company, Carly from Dapper Bus Company, and our corporate and our private community for their support over these past 9 months. Without the support of the community to feed the community, we would not be able to do what we do. So, Mayor, on behalf of the people that we serve, I say thank you, and thank you, Carly, for the generous contribution, which that contribution will go. Any monetary donations we get, or even food donations, we share what our pantries are like. So each pantry will get a portion of that check from you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter. So Carly emailed me a couple of weeks ago and said she wanted to make a donation towards something in Woodbridge related to, the holiday donation related to whatever, the pandemic. She left it up to us to choose. And right away, we figured the food drive is for reasons I said, because of the great number of families now that need that. We've identified that very early in the pandemic, way back in March. We knew that the administration and the council knew that food would be the big issue in Woodbridge during the pandemic. And it turns out that everybody who said that was right, because of, as we said, double the number of families in need. So when Carly said she wanted to make this donation, right away we said the We Feed Woodbridge program, and I guess it's sort of, you said a little before, it's sort of in memory of your dad and something he would have done. So let me turn the microphone over to you and let you say a little bit about the company and what the donation means.
Well, thank you very much, Mayor, for coming out to hear us. And I just want to say that we really support the community. We're here to serve, and we wanted to help. We know that families are suffering right now, and there's nothing more that we wanted to do than help the people that are in our community. And this, we thought, was the best way, was to ask directly to the mayor, and we're here. We're here to help. That's all there is to it.
Thank you to Dapper Bus Company. As I said, you are truly an Island institution for certain. Everybody knows Dapper Bus throughout Island, and even throughout Woodbridge Township and further, because you do routes, I'm sure, all over the state. But this is an important moment for us, and thank you for your contribution.
Thank
And
you
we look
so
forward
much,
to
Mayor.
working with you in the future.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Carly Dapper,
Thank you.
George Dapper Bus Company.
Thank you.